Currently on exhibit at the Gilcrease Museum in Tulsa, the art and activism of Shan Goshorn, along with the work of women she's inspired.
When I began to think of a title for the exhibition, the first half came really easy, weaving history into art. The second half, the enduring legacy of Shan Goshorn, is not only Shan's art, but the influence that she had on other Native artists.
Goshorn was born in Cherokee, North Carolina, homeland for the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians. She moved to Tulsa in the early 1980s, working as a photographer and designer. But her beautiful basket weaving didn't come till later in life, 2008.
One of the things that's really remarkable about Shan and her work is while she was born in Cherokee, North Carolina, she didn't have a mother or grandmother to teach her weaving.
It's all self-taught through research and studies, much of it done here through the Gilcrease archives, working right up to her passing in 2018.
I've really come to respect Shan as not only an artist, an advocate for Native rights, but also a scholar. She was serious in her scholarship and her research.
Alongside of Goshorn's works are traditional Cherokee baskets from the late 18th and early 19th centuries.
So you can see the connections between the past traditional basket designs and weaving and what Shan was doing.
Big and small, each one of these baskets is beautiful and unique in its own right. But when you get up close, you can tell that they hold much more than just beauty. Each one has its own message.
As they're looking at it, they begin to notice there's text or there's images that she's woven into these works, and those have the message, her advocacy.
Misappropriation of cultural imagery, treaties, sovereignty, abuse, concerns for the environment. All of it her activism for Native Americans. Some of her works are in English, others in Cherokee.
She's just not a Tulsa treasure, she's a national treasure. The Smithsonian has just purchased her large set of baskets called Resisting the Mission, which deals with the boarding schools.
Some of her works dealing with that period in history are here as well, focusing on the forced adoption of English for Native American students. They were prohibited from speaking or writing their native language.
It was almost lost, and many native languages have been lost.
As you move through the galleries, you'll see how Goshorn's work influenced others, for additional female artists are exhibited alongside her.
This is a show about the power of women, whether the power of their art, the power of their advocacy, the essential role that they have in American culture.
All four women are Native American, born in Oklahoma, with international notoriety of their own and inspiring future generations. At the Gilcrease Museum, I'm Jason Grubbs for Discover Oklahoma.